Hi guys, and welcome to round 3 of me. That's a 4. Okay, welcome to round 3 of me trying to film this video because I like to go off on tangents. Okay, but honestly, I really wish there was a video like this before I started my first semester of college. So, darling, you send me. So basically today I want to talk about my first semester of college. If you guys don't know, I am a first year at Mount Holyoke College, which has been a really amazing experience and I really loved it so far. But I wanted to make this video to tell you guys what I learned, what I think you should know if you are going into college, if you're applying, if you're like a high school junior, like all this stuff I feel like will be helpful for you guys. But yeah, these are just the things that I learned that I wish I knew before my first semester. And so the first thing I want to talk about is that social media makes this really unrealistic vision of what college is going to be like. And I know that social media does that with every aspect of life. It really is a highlight reel. That's not something I truly realized until I got to school. On Pinterest and Instagram and YouTube, everyone's showing you all of the great sides of college. And I mean, I've done college vlogs and shown you all the fun stuff that I've done, and I've also tried to balance it out with showing you how stressed I am and not just showing you all of the good parts, if that makes sense. But I wrote down a bunch of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about in my bullet journal, of course, because I'm way too obsessed with it. Obviously college is harder than high school. It's much more rigorous, and I go to a college that's pretty well known for being academically challenging, which I knew going into it, but I don't think that really sunk in until I got there. I realized is that you will not get the same grades as you did in high school. And I know a lot of people say that, but I was like, yeah, well, whatever, I'm not gonna do that. But I think it's just really important for you to realize, even before you go into college, it's a totally different scene. It's much harder, and you shouldn't have the expectations on yourself that you're going to be perfect or you're going to get perfect grades or whatever. I think it's really about just trying your best and challenging yourself, which sounds really cheesy, but honestly, I think that's one of the most important academic things that I learned, is that you're thrust into this kind of impossible situation. Everything's different, everything's new, everything's a little harder, so don't be hard on yourself. I don't want this video to be pessimistic, and I don't want you to think that I think college is negative or bad, because I do not think that. So if you guys have been watching my channel and my college journey through my first semester, you guys will know that I had a roommate change, and I actually had to change rooms, which was not something that I anticipated having to go through, especially in my first semester. So I think with that, my main message throughout this video is that everyone in their first semester of college, in their last semester of college, is struggling. Your friends who go to different universities and are posting pictures of themselves with their sororities or whatever, yeah, they're having a great time, but they're also struggling with something, just because that is human, and that is something that you need to know about everyone in college. Everyone is going through something. I don't know why I have allergies. It's literally winter. Anyway. Oh, okay, and I feel a lot of people say everyone's going through their struggles, which is obviously very important to realize. But I think that since I was just having, normal, everyday struggles, with just adjusting and everything, which is very normal, I tended to invalidate that, because I was oh, well, everyone else is struggling, so am I. It's not a big deal. I shouldn't think about it too much, or actually validate it as something that's going on. So yeah, I think just keep in mind that everyone's struggling, but that doesn't mean that what you're going through is not important. We're getting very deep right now, but honestly, I really wish there was a video like this before I started my first semester of college. So. Yeah, and another thing I think I learned going through all of the roommate change and all of that stuff that happened, that honestly I just wasn't expecting and didn't think about beforehand, is just to really talk to people, but just talk to your friend, talk to your mom, talk to your dog on FaceTime. Like just talk to someone about like how your day's going and everything. Just someone you feel comfortable with. Honestly, not gonna lie, called my mom like every single day. If you are starting college, don't have that mindset, which I kind of had, of like, oh, like I'm an adult now, I don't need to talk to anyone, like I can handle everything by myself. I'm a pretty independent person. That's something I pride myself on, but it doesn't mean you have to like go through everything by yourself, because that just sucks. This is more of just like a straightforward tip, but find your own personal space. In college, like I thought about this beforehand, but really did not sink in at all. There is not one single area that's like afforded to you or like given to you that's actually your own. Like not even your room. You are sharing that room with another person. You really don't have any personal space. The bathrooms are not like single, like you're gonna be with people all the time. It can be kind of scary to feel like you don't have your own like zone. I know, especially for me, I, believe it or not, am a complete introvert and I really need my own personal space to feel sane. So if you're like that too, I would think out of the box in finding like a little area for yourself. So I know like on Mount Holyoke's campus, which is super beautiful, they have all of these like benches overlooking the lake and stuff like that, and like along the hiking trails. And honestly, I just like to go there and chill out by myself for a little while. It's really relaxing. Really scope out just one little spot that's for you and you will thank me later. This is something like really straightforward, but I didn't really realize it, is that if thinking about a situation that you're in, or person in your life, or like, I don't know, a deadline or something, like just thinking about it makes you feel anxious, or like makes you like want to cry for like a couple years, because like that's a mood, that is a clear sign that you should probably do something to change your situation. I had a couple moments like that, like in my first semester, and I just didn't think of like the very obvious thing, which was, wow, this is like really bothering me, I should do something about it. But yeah, I know it's very straightforward, but I think just little things like that are good to hear. A couple things that I noticed that really helped me is to make friends before, if you can. So I was pretty active on social media when I like got accepted and started following people that would be in my class. Definitely put like what your class year is in your school like in your bio or something, so people can find you and just talk to people. Like it doesn't hurt. Like I was DMing with a bunch of people. We had like a Snapchat group. Just like go all in. If you aren't best friends with those people when you get to school, that's fine, but at least you know someone. And actually one of my like best friends at school right now, like we actually met before school started, and we would just chat on like Instagram DMs all the time. So just go for it and try and make a couple connections before you get there. You will not regret it, I promise. My last little thing, which I'm still kind of learning, is when you're at school, you deserve to be there. Everyone, including you, work really, really hard to get into college. I just, you know, I keep saying this, but I just want to be real with you guys. And I know there's going to be moments, like everyone feels that way, where they're like, oh, like, I don't know, like I feel like I don't deserve to be here, and all these other people are like smarter than me, or whatever it is that you're feeling. You deserve to be there as much as anyone else. Obviously, I've only had a semester of college, so my opinions on this stuff might change. But I'd love to do updated versions for you guys if you would like that. So yeah, I really hope that some of this helped you. I learned a lot of stuff in my first semester that I just think you guys should know too. Please don't forget to give it a like. If you want me to do more college advice, please let me know. I would love to do that. I really want to do like what to pack, things you didn't know you needed, and all that good stuff. I really hope that this helped you. Please don't be scared of college. It's amazing and super fun. If you want evidence of that, just check out all of my week in my life and college vlogs. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!